Hello and welcome to Band of Badgers. My name's Joe and I am the DM for the Tomb of Annihilation campaign that's running currently on our Twitch and YouTube channels. These are some of the players that are playing in this campaign.
It's
Hello.
most of the players. It's not some.
It's
Most,
most of the
yeah, come
players,
on.
yes. Unfortunately, one of our players isn't able to join us this evening. So what we're going to be doing is a bit of character evolution. We're going to be discussing the backstory of our characters and where the inspiration came from for them. And once we do so, Dave or Ovo, if you're named by that, is going to be
Dave.
build Dave. No, but if they're watching the stream, we just referred to you as Ovo. So. Is going to be building our characters as we discuss them in Hero Forge. So you should be able to see on the screen here a blank character, and as we discuss each of the characters, Dave will be creating them. I think you've got the option to pretty much customize everything down to the base, haven't you?
So Hero Forge, if you're not familiar with Hero Forge, it's a fantastic tool to create your custom mini. Hero Forge 2.0 allows you to play with colour as well. But not only can you buy the mini, you can buy the STL file. So if you have access to a 3D printer or you don't want to pay international shipping, you can find a 3D printer in the UK to print them. Probably not in colour, but at least you'll get a matte one. A bit like what you see on screen, and then when you get home, you can paint it yourself. There you go. So, who are we going to start with?
We are going to start with Matt. So Matt, first of all, introduce your character. What's your character's name?
So yeah, my character is called Shamus. He's a halfling monk.
Okay.
He's pretty young. Well, no, he's just turned adult, which I think is about 20 for halflings. He's just been sent out by his monastery to go and find the treasure that he was. So his kind of backstory is that he was just dumped on the steps of the monastery with just his little cot and a map, a very, very rough, crudely drawn map, with like a river and very few kind of defining points on it. And was said he will find, he needs to find the treasure, train him so he can do so. So he spent the last, he spent his childhood, training up in the monkly styles, I guess.
Cool. What did you draw your inspiration from? Anything when you was creating this character?
Not really. I just thought, I like playing halflings. I love, not ever being able to roll a crit fail. And I like being small. I think that provides a lot of can provide some unique play things. And then monks are generally pretty badass. So I just kind of made the rest up as I went along.
I enjoy playing monks as well. They are good fun.
Yeah. Well, you put me onto them actually, and then I did it, and I thought, yes, this is good.
Yeah. Plus, as a halfling, you get to throw the halfling as well.
Yeah. Throw the halfling, which is always fun. Yeah, really, really good fun. We haven't done it yet, but it has only been one session. Give it time.
Yeah. I'm expecting it to appear at some point or another.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Oh yeah,
I'm very sure it will.
I look forward to doing it to you.
So yeah, we've done a little bit of your backstory.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anywhere that you sort of see your character progressing? At the moment, obviously, you're all about that gold.
All about that gold. Yeah, maybe. I mean, at the moment, he's almost like he's been studying hard at fighting, in the monk style, and also his actual background is archaeology. I think the monks, realised that would be useful. So, but he's pretty. That's all he knows. He's not very politically or socially astute or aware. He's just pretty blinkered. So maybe he'll learn a bit more about the world and grow a little bit. But yeah, we'll see. I haven't really thought about it that much.
Yeah, I think as Azrael said, your he said negotiation isn't your strong point.
Oh no, absolutely not. No, he's yeah. I mean, and then also when we did our roles, charisma ended up being the dump stat for Shamus. So yeah, he knows nothing, Jon Snow. Yeah. But I mean, I'm sure his skills as a fighter and as an archaeologist will come in very, very handy for this. And so that'll be the main thing to start with. And then yeah, we'll see what happens. As we go on.
Nice. Nice. So we've decided to go up 2 levels between this session and the next one.
Yeah.
You able to sort of go through what you are going to be getting, say, for level 2 stars, and what you've sort of picked, if you have any choices between certain things.
So yeah, as level 2, you start getting into being a monk. So you get the key points, which is like the energy points that you can you spend, and that gets you some stuff. And you also, it just really enhances the attacks. So you get a flurry of blows, which is an extra attack with a key point, obviously. And then also you can spend another key point on dodge with patient defense. And yeah, you just get it's key points basically for level 2. And then for level 3, and actually, sorry, yeah, for level 2, there's a movement bonus for being unarmored.
Yeah, so you get an increase by 10 foot.
Yeah, that's right. So that's that's the kind of smash and grab element. So yeah, I think that pushes me up to 35 or 40 feet.
Yeah, because I think at like much later levels, monks can like move a ridiculous distance.
Oh yeah, they can. They absolutely can. And then you can do it further by spending key points to double up. So yeah, they can whiz around everywhere. And then I think also at some point you can
walk on water.
Yeah, walk on water, walking on walls, and one of the monastic traditions you can teleport, which is brilliant. But I'm not going to take that actually. So that's level 2, and then for level 3, you get to pick kind of the monk subclass. They call it a monastic tradition. Monastic. Yeah, that's right. So I was unsure which ones to go with. It was either going to be the Way of the Drunken Master, which is again enhances the offensive, not actually being drunk. It's just the sway thing that they do. And then but I've decided on the Way of the Long Death, because that makes me harder to kill, and I know you are desperate to kill like that. So yeah, I know. Well, no, you're not desperate to kill a player, but I know that it can happen. So.
The characters laying down as we speak.
Yeah, perfect. So, there you go. So we're just getting that final death shot ready.
Send that. If you could just send that to me, Dave, that'd be amazing.
Let's just get this out of the way and just send us that model. That'd be.
So I think for the first thing I get as Way of the Long Death is something called Touch of Death, which essentially let me read it.
Your study of death allows you to extract vitality from
that's right.
as it nears its demise.
Yeah, so when it gets down to 0, I get extra hit points, temporary hit points.
So you need to be within 5 feet of. When you reduce creatures within 5 feet of you to 0 hit points, you gain temporary hit points equal to your Wisdom modifier plus your monk level.
Yeah, and so generally, if I'm killing something, I will be right up in its grill. So that's fine. That works.
That reminds me of in Halo, you used to be able. There was a skull that you could put on where you only got health back when you punched things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's
Fair
kind of
enough.
along the same lines as that, really.
Yeah.
It's quite good for your character since your character actually gets multiple attacks on a turn. And you were actually one of the 2 core party members that killed something last game as well. You're the only one that did it close up. Azrael did it with a crossbow, and then Ballman got the other 2.
Yeah. So I think that's going to work well with my character and the party. I think
so I allowed a free feat at
yes.
creation as well. What was the free feat that you went with?
Yeah, and I can totally remember that. Not just hastily bringing up my character sheet. I think it was Sentinel something.
Yeah, I couldn't remember whether you chose Sentinel or the one that allowed you to disengage.
Yeah, no, it was Sentinel. So let me just this is embarrassing. But
so whilst you're looking on that,
go on. Thank you.
That's amazing. You can actually do mounts on Hero Forge as well.
That's cool.
Including motorbikes, which I don't think they'll have.
All right.
As much as it's not thematically correct, can we see him on a motorbike, please? That's badass.
That is pretty sweet. That's what I want my character to do, is be a biker. Yeah, if we could make that somehow happen, that would be amazing. So I did. I think I'm fairly certain I picked Sentinel. So what that does is when when I hit a creature with an opportunity attack, their creature speed becomes 0. So essentially, if it's running past me trying to get away or go past me, I can stop that from happening. And then also, if they try to disengage me, I negate that. So again, it's all about pulling people towards me and just giving it some of that. And then the last thing is, if a creature, again, within 5 feet of me, makes an attack against something else, then I can use a reaction to melee attack that creature. So it's all about holding, standing fast and just creating havoc around me.
I can't remember, but does anyone know what the timeline of events for that is? So does Matt's character go first, or does the attacking character roll their dice before Matt does? So I'm basically wondering whether he steps in and punches the person in the hopes to knock them out before they manage to hit his friend, or whether they swing first.
Oh, I'm not sure actually. That's a good point.
Do you know that, Dave?
Not off the top of my head, no, but my head's been full of Pathfinder recently.
yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah, I mean, it says
it's an opportunity attack, isn't it?
Is that a monk in full plate mail?
It is.
Yep, this is brilliant.
Well, I suppose monk is a little bit difficult because it's not like you have a favourite weapon because it will be in your hand.
Oh, I've got a quarterstaff.
Yeah.
You can,
okay, so let's put that in. Yeah.
There is a option on there, I think, for a proper Enter the Dragon style outfit as well.
So the way I normally play Sentinel, Joe, is that the attack of opportunity occurs after the attack, because an attack of opportunity is triggered by something. So it's either triggered by somebody moving away from you without disengaging, or doing something that would cause an attack of opportunity. So you've got to allow an attack to happen in order for that to trigger the reaction.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I just wasn't sure which way around it went. Cool. So yeah, you got quarterstaff. Is that something that you're gonna? Because I think isn't it when you use your quarterstaff, you also can use unarmed strikes as well?
Yeah, so that counts as a monk weapon, and when I do an attack with a monk weapon, I get an unarmed strike. I think I think that's as a bonus action, or it might be as a free action. It's just more attacks. These monks are brilliant. They're just full on attack. Generally, they're a bit of a glass cannon, but with the stat rolls that I did, and with Sentinel, I think it's and picking Way of the Long Death as my monk class. He's a bit more tanky than your general monk, which is going to be interesting because it means I don't have to do the whole run in, hit them hard and run away. I can kind of stick around for a little bit, which is going to probably kill me, but it'll be good fun.
Yeah, I mean, that flurry of blows regarding lots of attacks is also amazing as well. So that's after you make an attack action, you can spend 1 key point to make another 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus action. And yet again, when you get to later levels, I think your unarmed strikes are counted as magical.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Magical attacks.
Yeah.
So things that are resistant to normal bludgeoning damage, if they're not resistant to magical damage, are still going to take the whole hit of the fruit.
Yes. Yeah.
Does damage dice increase as well when you go up levels?
I imagine so.
I think it is. Yeah, martial arts is currently. Yeah, it does. It increases at level 5. It goes to 1d6.
Also, if you happen to see something on Hero Forge that you like the look of, I can just lock it in. At the moment, I'm just kind of picking things.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, I mean, the options on Hero Forge are incredible. Yeah, I like the little whip. That's the whole indie vibe going on.
Well, you mentioned he was archaeologist, so
yep, that's it. It's perfect.
It's the whip.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we obviously joked a little bit about him being a Indiana Jones type character. Is he an inspiration for it as well, or?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily an inspiration, but he definitely does fit that mark. He's an archaeologist who's adept at fighting. That screams Indiana Jones. So yeah, I suppose he could be. And as I remember, he wasn't very good at people. So yeah.
How did you envisage him when you physically when you first came up with the idea? Was he bald, or did he have hair like the model there? Or
well, I mean, I imagined him as bald, with the classic monk style haircut. But oh yeah, there we go. He's like the DM. Perfect.
Joe.
Yeah, could you make it blue? No, I'm kidding. No, I've seen what a blue mohawk looks like. It's not.
Wow.
Yeah, I went there. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. But yeah, I mean, I've never really done Hero Forge before, so when I'm creating characters, like what they kind of look like is never really. It's not high on my list of priorities, and that even goes when I'm playing computer games as well. I'll on character creation, I will just go random or just skip. I don't normally care about it because it doesn't really matter. But this.
So we've got a unique opportunity here.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure about the ponytail. What about excuse me. What about like facial hair? What options have we got with that?
Various beards.
All the options. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Just put that Father Christmas one on the left.
Yeah, or the tash like you.
Oh yeah, like me. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Yeah, I mean that's a bit French, but there's nothing wrong with being French, obviously. Hello to our Gallic friends. I like that. Oh yeah. Green eyes, please, Dave, if you can.
I certainly can.
Thank you. Yeah, because I did think about you know, playing up to the he's small and he's after the gold, so therefore he's a leprechaun, kind of thing. But
also very French painter. Paint me like one of your French gnomes.
yes. I could have picked. I had a proficiency. I chose to pick. I can't remember what I picked, but maybe I should have done art or painting or something like that. Yeah, that's nice. I like that. Yeah, I do like that. And then, so with these character minis on Hero Forge, are we going to be kind of updating them as we go along, or is this?
One of the nice things we thought of doing is maybe do this kind of every 5 levels or so.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Obviously, the maximum is 20, but it might be a nice thing where you could show some kind of history of your character.
Yeah.
So, right now we've just got the basics, but level 5, level 10, we might start having magic jewelry, eye patches,
stars.
magical
Can you do
weapons.
like injuries and stuff like that, or?
You can't do, not necessarily. There are other items. There are more things being added to Hero Forge at the moment. There are tattoos and stuff like that. Details coming.
Okay.
But,
that'd be good. And then you can show how, the experiences of our adventure shapeth the man, as it were. Yeah, that's good.
I believe you could do, because I think I've used something like this before. You could do different poses with the quarterstaff as well.
Yeah, so this is the basic one, and we have a choice here of additional 4, or you got 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wow, that's like he's doing his morning yoga.
Yeah, it's like pull-ups.
You got like a combat pose.
Yeah, that one. I like that combat pose. That's good.
Is it also possible, because you've obviously got the bullwhip on the side there, is it possible that, should you want to, you could have the bow staff attached to the back?
Potentially, we can have a look. Where are we? Gear. Back. Back items.
Oh.
There we go. Look.
See if it's there, or a version of something. Here we go. Like that.
Oh, okay.
And then in your hands, we could.
Could you put the
flip
whip
it to the whip?
Yeah.
Does your character actually have a whip?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Oh, I'm in the wrong section. That's fine.
So, looking forward to the next sort of levels, are you going to? Are you thinking of cross skilling at all, or are you just
multi-classing?
Multi-classing even.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, because I mean the one of the biggest downsides to my character is that he has no night vision.
Yeah.
So therefore he'll have to be holding a torch, and therefore he won't be able to use his unarmed. No, I suppose I could use my feet as the unarmed attack, but yeah, maybe. So I might look into what I would need to do to get night vision, if that was possible. Other than that, it would just be full on monk at the moment, of course. And that could change, and depending on what we do and what happens.
Okay.
But yeah, at the moment, those are my only 2 thoughts about that.
Yeah, you never know. You might be lucky enough to find something that grants you night vision.
Yeah, exactly. Who can say? Apart from you, obviously. Yeah. I mean, that might happen, but yeah, that's my only thought about multi-classing. I generally don't. Yeah, I haven't played many spellcasters, so not really up for that at the moment. But yeah, night vision's just something I know is lacking.
Yeah. I think there's only you and Oboe in the party that don't have night vision.
Oh, okay. All right.
So what What about the garb he's got on at the moment? Is that how you envision it? What do you envision for
What he's wearing?
Shamus? Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Maybe a bit more green. Again, referencing that whole "I'm not a leprechaun, but I'm totally a leprechaun." I just don't know it yet. Yeah, it's incredible what you can do.
Yeah.
It really is. What about shoes? Can you change them as well?
Yeah, and you can also change things on the base as well. So if you want candles, you could have like.
Oh wow!
I don't think you can have Lucky Charms, but you can have.
Yeah.
Oh what?
We've got bunny slippers.
Yeah.
Oh, totally bunny slippers.
Oh, there you go. Leprechaun shoes.
Yeah, perfect. Could I have
Got
like
buckles.
a bright green strap with a gold buckle?
Let's
Why don't we
have
go
a
the whole
look.
hop? Replace the candles with pots of gold.
Yeah. Well, if they're there, it makes sense for now.
I mean,
Love it.
who are you happy to offend more, Ireland or France?
I think at this stage, I'm
You're just hedging your bets over it.
yeah, that's it.
If you meet in the middle, you've got England. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that looks really good. It does look really good. So what about the base? Do you have like coin pouches or something like that?
Yeah, you can do
Base items.
stacks of coins and stacks of coins and things like that.
Yeah, I think for now that's
I
yeah.
didn't
Perfect.
think that was what a monk
God.
wanted.
Yeah, God.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's
It is
quite a
gold
lot.
though. If you're
It
looking
is.
for gold,
It is gold. That was the requirement.
Yeah,
What
did fill the
about-
There you
brief.
go. Even
Yeah,
more gold. look.
Oh wow. Yeah, maybe just a little bit less. I think that's a
There
bit.
is a single bag on the next row up.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
that's
the
a pot,
the
isn't
giant bag. Yeah.
it? Yeah.
What about a pouch of gold that you can hang on your waist?
Oh yeah.
You can get the bullwhip on one side and pouch of gold on the other.
Outside.
Well,
There
You
you go,
definitely do. You
yeah.
can do a pouch.
Okay. Yeah. Can we on the base? Can we just have like one thing of gold?
You get a fanny pack. On the base, you
How
want
about a
one
hand
gold.
grenade?
Yeah, if that's possible.
A hand grenade. Yeah.
Ah, perfect.
Oh, oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the one.
You're
Love how you
protecting the
combined
pot
your
of gold.
monastic teachings with your greed.
Yeah. Hey, well,
There you
I
go.
wasn't born into being a monk. I was just trained by them. My whole thing has been we're training you to find the gold that was left in you as a baby. So yeah, it's an interesting character.
Yeah. So your character was left with a map. You said
Yep.
as well.
That's right. Yeah, left with a map and just a little note on the map or with the note, just saying, "Here, this is Shamus. Train him. He needs to find. He needs to find the gold. This is his life's prophecy or life's purpose."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they took it as their word, its word, and did just that.
Cool.
And then eventually got fed up of me and kicked me out to do it. Had enough of me talking about it.
And in Tomb of Annihilation, you've obviously asked. You've looked for help.
Oh yeah,
So
that's right. So they suggested that I should get a team with me. So I put up a notice on Baldur's Gate or in Baldur's Gate, and recruited a couple of fellow adventurers who are with me for their own reasons, I'm sure. And just the promise of fame, fortune, and a cut of the Cut of the winnings. Oh,
And soap.
cut of the fortunes. Yeah, and soap, obviously, for Cork. He loves the soap. Yeah, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's really good, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Brilliant. And then, so you just do you save it, or do you need to send anything to them, Dave, or do you just
No,
go
if
to cart and
you
just check
wanted
out?
if you wanted to print it, then you process the order as normal. You pay
Okay.
for it, and then it will turn up in the post. Or you could download. You could pay for it and download the STL file immediately. If you had your own 3D printer, or if you knew someone who could print it for you, you could have it like that. The colour is additional cost, but it does. I mean, I do have a copy of one. You're not gonna be able to see it on this screen, but my guys in Zoom will be able to see this. So that is a free.
Nice.
That is a colour printed mini.
That's incredible.
Lovely amount of detail.
Which is
Yeah.
I was quite surprised actually. This was on purpose. I put a lot of small detail in there, and the colour came out really well.
Come up.
And
Yeah,
that was part
it's
of their
almost
Kickstarter.
it's almost an exact replica of what you can see on the screen with all the small detail. Obviously, it's a different model, but yeah. There's all the details there. It's that was very good.
So with some of the, obviously, I've got people to print 3D stuff for, and normally you get lots of like lines and mold lines and things. Do you, is that something that you see on there, or is that
no? This one is lovely, really nicely done.
Brilliant.
So Shamus is done. Should we?
Excellent.
Yeah. So
wrap it up.
Yeah. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each of the characters that you'll see on our Tomb of Annihilation game. So stay tuned and look out for the next one. So thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.
Yeah.
Where can they find us, Joe?
They can find us on YouTube at Band of Badgers, or on Twitch every other Friday night and every Thursday night as well. So yeah, the Twitch channel is also twitch.tv/Band of Badgers. So, take care.
Cool. See you all.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.